Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Anyway, what value do you bring to any relationship? What value do you bring to yourself? The people around you don't mess with you for a reason. And it's not because, you know what we like to say, I'm too real for everybody. That's why nobody mess with me, because I'm too real for them, girl. I keep everything too real. I keep everything 100. You know what I'm saying? And that's, people just fake nowadays. You know, they just can't deal with it. You know what I'm saying? But it's all right, because, you know, I can just make it on my own. I don't need nobody. It's make money, not friends over here. I mean, I ain't got to do. Those are the lies that you tell yourself. Those are the lies that you tell yourself. To not have to confront the fact that there may be a deeper reason why people are treating you and responding to you the way that they are. Especially if a pattern gets established. What is the feedback from people? And a lot of times we don't like the feedback because the feedback is a critique. It's constructive criticism is what the feedback is. Even if it's indirect, even if don't nobody never tell you right then and there, this is why I don't really mess with you like that. You want to know why we don't have a closer relationship? This is why we don't have closer relationships. Blah, 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 blah. Lay it out on the line. People may not do that. So it's up to you to understand why you're having the difficulty that you have. It's something within you. It's a reason why folks don't want to be around. Because some people are just magnetic. There are people in this world that you can't get enough of their good energy. You be trying to come over there and get with their energy though. Because it just is so positive and it's so good that you be like, I need to be around. I need to talk to that person. I'm going to go around that person. It's people like that at school. It's people like that at work. That just everybody like them. I know people like that. And it's not because that person has something that they are giving or doing right. That, you know, there's no transaction right there. It's just that energy. And there are other people are attracted to the positive energy that that person has. Just like people avoid other people that's got that negative energy. I don't really fool with that. Because it affects you. It affects you. I guarantee you, everybody in this room have known people, and sometimes you are that person and you just oblivious to it. I'm gonna need you to wake up to that though. Where that people avoid because their energy is just negative. They may not be doing nothing right at that particular time, but their energy bad though. Like you always got something negative to say. You always got a frown on your face. Y'all ain't nothing never good. You know what I'm saying? We get to laughing and you will throw a monkey wrench into the joke because it's something you down. You know. You know, we try to kick it with you. You know what I'm saying? Try to kick it with you on the phone. Try to kick it with you. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go somewhere. We're going to eat. We're going to whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then energy just bad. It's like, I ain't having a good time. And sometimes you can't really pinpoint it. You know what I'm saying? And it play out in different ways. It's not always the same way. It's not always the same. Some people are loud and they are confrontational. And that's how, but you can't go nowhere with them because they going to get into a fight, going to get you into one. No. Now, some people that got negative energy, they're not confrontational. They're not going to get into a fight, but they always got something down to say. You try to say something positive, they come right back with a negative. It's like, I'm trying to see the silver lining in these clouds now. And you will not let me see these silver linings. Well, listen, girl. It ain't even a watch. This is a little bracelet. Listen, girl. Look at the time. Let me go ahead. I'm going to get on up out of here, girl. Girl, you go home. Yeah, I remember I left the kitchen cabinet open, girl. I'm going to go ahead and get on up out of here and go close my kitchen cabinets, girl. You be on the phone with them. Girl, now I got to go ahead and get up off the phone. But girl, you got to try to talk some more. No, baby. I don't want to talk no more now. Because I don't even play with you on the phone. If when I got to get off the phone, it's the truth. I'm either sleepy. I'll tell you I'm sleepy. I got to get off the phone. I fall asleep on you. Or I'll just say I want to get off the phone now. It took people a long time to get used to that. Because that you're used to people making up an excuse to get off the phone. I don't do that. I don't make up excuses to get off the phone. I'm either sleepy, I really got something to do, or I just don't want to talk no more. Hey, Miss Amanda, I just don't want to talk no more. I'll be like, I'm done. I want to get off the phone. I'm ready to get off this phone. I'll talk to you later. Well, what's going on? First of all, don't ask me why I'm getting off the phone. I told you why I was getting off the phone because I don't want to talk no more. I'm not even going to get into my personal quirks. Anyway, so let's move the conversation a little bit forward. This lack of self-knowledge that a lot of women go through, a lack of self-knowledge. We become adults and we just head out into the world, and then we just head out into dating, and then we just head out into men, and then without any foundation of who we are. Thank you, Miss Amanda. Say, hey, lady, I always got to give you a token of love. Thank you, sweetheart. A lot of us just hit the road. We just hit the door, quote unquote, running. We don't know nothing. We ain't been nowhere. We ain't did nothing. Most of us, all we've watched is dysfunction. Or if it wasn't dysfunctional, we don't have a full scope of what we saw. Because we experienced it from a different perspective anyway. Thank you, Papa Smurf said that is why I hang around people that celebrate me, not tolerate me. Yep. And I hang around people that celebrate themselves. You think you awesome? I might be inclined to think you awesome. So a lot of black women attempt to find themselves in external accomplishments. Becoming successful becomes the thing you gotta do. Right? We gotta become successful. Whatever successful is. For many of us, it's get your education, get a particular kind of job that'll pay you a certain amount of money. Okay? Look good, smell good, make good money, drive something nice, live somewhere nice. And listen, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. I am not saying that there's anything wrong with getting your education, finding a profession that makes you X amount of money so you could be comfortable and maybe even wealthy. Not saying nothing wrong with that. However, the problem becomes when black women identify themselves with the accomplishment. This is why you hear so many. So you ask them who they are, what they about, what's going on with them, and they immediately start telling you about the accomplishment, about the external thing. Well, you know, I went to school and I got a degree in blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Or my profession. I'm an artist. I'm a this. I'm a that. And that's fine. But I didn't ask you what you did. I asked you who you were. And too many of us can't differentiate that. It's all the same. Because we didn't do the work of the foundation of who we were before we went out and became what we were.